Hi, it's Mike 0 Sierra November Zulu here again, and today I'm using Pycom to do a little bit of FT4 over the linear satellites. You can see it's getting its Doppler already from my wsjt controller, which is integrated within the application, and I'm using wsjt-x to transmit and decode the FT4. It's quite a strong pass. I'm getting quite strong signals. Right off the bat, I get a couple of contacts here from Norway, which is nice, and then another contact from Netherlands. I seem to get him quite often. He's quite active on the FT4 on the satellites, and then I have to go searching for a little bit to try and find the contact from Ireland, EI4GNB, who's transmitting a little bit further down from the normal place people transmit FT4. So I go searching for him using the tracking within Pycom. Along with that, I'm searching using the PSK Reporter app to see if any signal reports have been updated or uploaded. Nothing gets uploaded, so the results are empty. But I'm also taking the opportunity, since the reception is very clear, to take a few signal captures for the machine learning model that I'm building within Pycom Radio Controller. I had a small FT4 data set, and I'm just expanding on it to make that classification a little bit more accurate. In the video, I'm not very accurate with the mouse, or indeed I'm not very good with typing either. Back in 2018, I had a surfing injury, and it left me with a spinal cord injury. You can see my hands are no good. I can move them quite a bit, but I tend to use my middle finger on my left hand to use the mouse or to type. And this is a primary reason why I built Pycom Radio Controller. I'd used a lot of the other software that was available online, such as the software from ICOM, the RSBA1 software. That was great, but it had no way to do Doppler or to do satellite work, no satellite modes or anything like that. And I've used various other solutions available, including WFView and SDR Control and Win for ICOM and others as well. But ultimately, none of them gave me the ability to use linear satellites. You can see that in the video here, I'm hardly touching the radio at all. Everything's been done almost automatically with the wsjt controller feeding the Doppler. As I said, I need to go searching for the Irish contact a little bit later. I'm clicking on the waterfall in this case to tune. So you can see me click on the waterfall. The offset, if you look very closely, is added or subtracted in this case from the Doppler being supplied by SAT, and it's kept in sync. So if I move down 100 Hertz, it stays down 100 Hertz from the Doppler that's been supplied by SAT, and then I can click the center button to recenter. So Pycom's full of little things like this that allow me to operate the radio and to use linear satellites, even though I'm a little bit clunky and unable to spin the dials on the radio, for example, or tune in using the small dials on the radio. Pycom Radio Controller is obviously a full-blown remote control application like RSBA1. It's not meant for contesting. Sorry, there's flies everywhere. It's not meant for contesting or having a whole lot of other stuff around as well. It's meant to be pretty much self-contained and gives you more or less everything you need to do to be able to operate the radio remotely. I am building stuff into it constantly. You can see on the download page a list of stuff that's been developed over the last 6 to 8 months. It's taken a big step up with the improvements with AI, and especially agentic AI programming. I use open code and the models from Alama, the open weight models, and I've taken the code base from something that I used to write manually to a fully agentic and agent delivered code base, and in my experience and the code that I'm seeing that's coming out of it is top notch. It allows me to deliver a lot more functionality a lot quicker than I would otherwise be able to do so. In the pipeline, I've got, you would have seen from a previous video maybe, the Vox functionality that I built into the system, which will be released shortly. And I'm looking to expand the supported radios. Specifically, I'm looking for a 7300 Mark II radio or a 7760, I think it is, both of which have fully integrated service, so I can use a network connection to get the scope data and all the other stuff via the CRV interface. After the video was taken, I went away and regenerated the machine learning model. What you're looking at is an image. It's a 2D representation of the multi-dimensional matrix containing the numbers that have been crunched, representing the different types of signals. You'll see in the bottom left there, it's a light pinky color. There's a small FT4 data set. It's quite separated, but because it's only a very small data set, it's not very accurate at predicting FT4. Obviously, with all these additional captures, you can see this new image here has a lot more FT4 signals, and it's still grouped together quite nicely, but hopefully it will be a little bit more accurate at predicting FT4 in the future. You can see it's spread out a little bit. I think I need to capture a few more FT4 signals to make the accuracy better. The main reason I make these videos is to help spread the word about Pycom Radio Controller. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of a trouble with Google. I've been trying to get my site listed on Google for the best part of a year now, and they just simply refuse to index it. So this is a little bit of an appeal to people out there to link back to my website. Hopefully, if we create a few more solid backlinks, then Google will have no choice but to list it. I think the reason Google's not listing it is because I provide a binary download from my website. It's not listed on the Microsoft or Apple stores. Unfortunately, if you want to be an Apple developer, you end up having to pay hundreds of pounds a year. Microsoft's a bit better, but still it's a bit of a rigmarole to get registered on their website and upload the software so you can download it via an app store. I much prefer the traditional web philosophy where it's a distributed network, and different sites pop up, and I'm supplying this software as a binary. I asked for an email and a call sign for you to download and use the software, but it's otherwise free. And Google's decided for whatever reason it doesn't like that. So, as I said, it's a bit of a request. If you like the software, if you like the idea of the software, then please provide a backlink to my website so other people can hear about it. So, with that, I will leave you with the final contact, the Irish contact, where I go searching. As I said, take a look at how I can easily tune Pycom with a click of a button, and then use the center to move back to the center of the satellite. It's overall a successful session, and enjoyed it. So thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and 7 threes.